All right, in this video, I'm going to present a case as to why you need your own coaching program, why you need to ditch the one-on-one consulting, coaching, mentorship, counseling. You need to ditch that. If you want, you can charge more money for that, but I have a better way for you. And that is one to group. So you might be thinking, well, right now I charge 120 bucks an hour or $200 an hour or $300 an hour one-on-one. This is true. You're doing that right now. But what happens if, heaven forbid, you have to take off and go on holidays? Then what happens? You have to cancel all those appointments. Or what happens if you get sick? Cancel all those appointments. So I'm going to present a case again why you need a group coaching program at the end of the day, and why group coaching beats out online courses any day of the week. The statistics are in. If you are watching an online video course, depending on your day, if you have a busy day, like you work in 8 to 10 hours, you have supper, and then you spend a little bit of time with family, and then you watch an hour or two of video, this online course, whatever online course you're taking, chances are, if you're not writing anything down, if you're not putting it into practice, within 24 hours, you're going to forget 80% of what you just learned. That is crazy stats. So imagine dishing out $10,000, $12,000 for an online program, an online course, and you forget 80% of it. It doesn't matter how many times you can keep going over it and over it and over it. And pretty soon, 2-3 months down the road, you're going to be like, man, I finally nailed the course. I got all the information. I understand. Now what do I do? Oh, now you got to go apply for a job, or like if you're a salesperson, or you have to start drumming up leads. You got to get people back into the chair where you can do some more one-on-one. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. So here's the way that I do things. I have a 12-week program. If you want to know more about it, you just go to authorityattracts/chat and we can have a chat about it. But the goal in the 12-week coaching program is to take you from square one, where you don't have a program or service to offer, like a coaching program. And by the end of 12 weeks, you're going to have your very own coaching program that you can teach to many people. When you do it that way, you have a chance to scale. Imagine having 2 people, 4 people, 10 people, 20 people on a Zoom call, and you're charging people anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 per person. All of a sudden, your world's going to change a little bit. And now you're going to be like, man, I can actually spend more time with the clients in a group setting, a more attention, I should say. You're not spending more time during the week, but you're on a Zoom call for maybe it's an hour, maybe it's 2 hours. I wouldn't go more than an hour, but sometimes it happens. And at the end of that hour, you're actually giving them homework to do for the next week. And then you follow up and you jump on another Zoom call, and you do this for however long your program is. Maybe your program is 4 weeks, maybe it's 6 weeks, maybe it's 8 weeks. That's what we work with you. And I have a little bit of a different strategy than what some of the other people are teaching you when it comes to creating an online course. What they're saying is teach from a point where you're good at teaching something. So let's just say, for example, you're good at teaching people on how to have a good mindset. Well, that's cool, but there's a ton of other coaches out there that do the same thing. So what's going to separate you from them is you need to be able to have your own life lessons that you've shared, that you will be sharing in your program, in your coaching program, that you could share with these people and say, look, I was where you were at, and this is where I am now. And it doesn't have to go on and on like, look at me, this is how I was before, now I'm here, now I'm making millions of dollars. It's not what I'm talking about. If you could present yourself as authentic and show the pain that you went through to get to where you are today, they're going to be right there with you inside your story that you're telling them. And then when you give a lesson and you start teaching from that perspective, now you can teach mindset. Now you can teach, like in my program, I teach about how to have authority over your life to attract a better life. So everything in my course is centered around this whole theme. Authority attracts. Authority attracts a better life. And that's what happened to me. I went back in time. I did an audit of my life and I extracted some of the most painful experiences in my life. And I built a whole program around that. And this is what I teach people to do in my 12-week program. So that by the end of it, they will have a program that is unique to them. And I'm telling you, there's freedom in this. When you can actually approach a prospect, a client from a place of authenticity, they will feel that as well. And then it doesn't matter if they buy your course or buy your program or they don't buy it, because you're still the same person. You still went through that journey. It's up to them to decide if they feel your program is a good fit for them. And your job is to help them realize that this program can solve their problems. If it doesn't solve their problems and they don't think it solves their problems, then it's not going to work for them. It doesn't matter because they're not going to be committed to it. And I can go into layers deep on this. But right now, I just wanted to share with you what our program is about. It's basically, at the end of the day, I help you build a program from scratch that you can incorporate so that you can do one-to-many sessions. That's what you want, one-to-many coaching. Because if you're doing one-on-one, I'm telling you, you're going to burn yourself out. I do video projects. I charge $120 to edit videos. I charge $80 an hour to do a video shoot, and I divide it up into half days and full days. But when you're doing those shoots, you can't do anything else. It's your mind is occupied on that shoot. It's occupied when you're editing. That's why you see a lot of my videos aren't fancy editing videos, because I do that on the side for clients. And it burns you out because now you got to be laser focused on creating that, but you're not drumming up any more business. So the better method is to actually have it where you're on a Zoom call and you have 4 people, 10 people, 20 people on a Zoom call, and you're charging each one of them anywhere from $2,000, $20,000 for every single client. Now you can see how the big boys, the big players make money. It's not from one-on-one stuff. It's because they have their own program, their own product or service that they're actually teaching. And when you can do that, that actually gives you a chance to scale. Then you can hire salespeople. You can bring salespeople in. I have salespeople helping me sell this program, because if I'm focusing on my clients, I don't always have time to jump on the phone and close deals and to get people enrolled into the program. From time to time, I'll do that. But my main focus is on getting my clients results. That's my focus. And that's what you need to focus on as well. You need to focus on the big picture, getting your clients results. And then I can help you find salespeople. I can help you organize your business so that you're in a position where you can actually scale your business. And I'm telling you, if you're charging $1,000, $500, it's not enough. It's not enough. You're not doing your clients any favor, and you're not helping yourself, because you have to do way more business now. You have to be on way more Zoom calls instead of one Zoom call a week, maybe two Zoom calls a week. And then the rest of your week is free to work on your material, to focus on your clients, etc., etc. So I hope that you would consider the idea of having your own program from scratch, and I can help you do that. All you have to do is go to authorityattracts.com/chat, and let's have a chat. There's no sales pressure. I'm not going to try and sell you a whole bunch of products. I'm just going to share with you my blueprint, a little bit more detailed than this video. Ask you a few questions, see where you're at. And if you think it's a good fit, we'll talk about how much it costs and everything around that and what it entails. Pretty straightforward. It's pretty simple. It's a simple model. So that's it for this video. If you like this type of stuff, I can go deeper. I can share more. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. If you're new to this channel, subscribe to this channel. It really helps me when I'm building my channel. We're on our way to 800 subscribers. Thanks for watching. See you later.